Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Cheryl here with Art Before Breakfast. And I have what I think is going to be a fun little process here. So I have all these playing cards that I bought from Becky Schwartzlander, and I don't ever see her around anymore. I wonder if she's kind of stopped doing this kind of stuff. But um, she had made some cards out of some of her artwork, and she had them made into playing cards. And I was just hoarding them. And then this morning I thought, well, let's do some work with some of these playing cards. And then I have these little frames that are actually note cards. And so what I thought I might do is glue two of these cards together and put them in the frame, put them back to back, and then put them in a frame, and then do some decorating around them. So we'd have these cute little note cards. What do you guys think? Do you like that idea? Well, there's nobody in here. There's nobody to like the idea. It is Monday, isn't it? Yep, it's Monday. All right, so that's my plan. This one's kind of dark. I'm going to use another one back here. Maybe that one. This one's kind of cute. I don't know if they're, I guess they do. Okay, let's hold that one out. That one goes the other way. This one. Darling, you are a work of art, says this one on the front. And then on the back, it's just this little girl. So maybe we'll just go with those two. There was one more in here that but these had an issue with them. They got cut off on the side, and I don't know if that will mean that it won't fit. No, that'll fit. Look at that. Well, so I've got that one. That's really cute. Now I can't decide. I need some people in here to help me decide. I'm a basket case without my peoples. Hey, Juju, I need help. I need help badly. Maybe that one. So I've got these playing cards. I don't know. Did you know Becky Schwartzlander when she was around? She doesn't seem to be around much anymore. I haven't seen her in a long time. And she took her artwork and had all these playing cards made, decks of playing cards. I have that for the other one. Actually, maybe we could use two of those. Oh, maybe that has to be the one. Okay. So here's what I've got. Yeah, she was very talented. Oh, I've started kind of a new thing. First person in gets a ticket in the Happy Mail bucket. Yeah, she did some really, really nice stuff, but I've just been hoarding them and I don't know why. So, Juju, you were in the Happy Mail bucket. So, here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking, yeah, I'm not going to use that one. I think these, I'm not going to do that one. I think these two. So here's a playing card, and here's a playing card. And I will glue them together, and then I will put them in this way. Okay, so they, no, I don't know whether to put that one. I think maybe this side. Hi, Big Mama. Oh, I definitely need your creativity today. Do you remember when Becky Schwartzlander was selling the cards that she made? The playing cards? Oh, look at that. Isn't that just adorable? And so I had these framed. They're note cards, but they're frames. We'll have to decorate around here, but I thought I would put two cards back to back. So you have that, and then when you open it, you have another set. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is glue these together, but I'm not going to glue them. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to put anything behind them, so I was going to say that well, I thought about that, Juju, but I can really only do it on one side because, hang on, I could do it on the front side. I'll have to do something different, and I have an idea for the back side because one of them is going to have to fit on top of the window. So if I did this one, I could have a window here, but then I'm already covering up the holes. So if I put another one down here, the window would have to go over the top of the card. So maybe I have a whole bunch. This is what I have. I was buying every one of hers, and then she stopped. Do you know whatever happened to her? So I've got all these, but I thought I would use some because I have a lot of duplicates. All right. I'm going to do that so that they will stick together when I put glue on them. And then I can put a real thin strip of tape around here and then tape down the cellophane for the front. I don't have much room though. I have to use the real skinny one. All right, so let's I thinned down my Fabri-Tac again. So did you guys have a good weekend? we had a great weekend. Oh, I have to show you a picture. So this area is known of the land of the waterfalls. There's something like, and I don't know what, it's not a very wide, maybe 25-mile radius, that there are something like 200 waterfalls. So we have few sales. I was spending way too much money. Oh my gosh. I just hardly go. I did buy one thing from Wendy. I just don't buy from sales anymore because I've got my little room in here and it is so crammed packed with everything that okay, I'm going to make this the front. Do you guys agree with that? Aw. Aw, how fun. Now, look at look at that. That waterfall is this water in the middle here is actually running. And so, oh, celebrations. What am I celebrating today? I'm celebrating nature because just look at this. And can you see down here at the bottom how it's all kind of foamy and there's a hole and like this is all ice and there's a hole there and the water coming down here is going into that open space and it's like frothing and freezing and then it goes underneath. I have a picture zoomed out a bit here in a minute. It goes underneath all this ice and then it comes out a little farther down. Oh, this is the stairway to go down to the waterfall. There's my husband and the dog. And then look across the road. Oops. Can you guys see? Let me see if I can do this. Can you guys see all the icicles that have formed? Hi, Tina. There's one back farther, so there aren't as many right here, but look at that. This other picture that I took was right beside it, and then going down the road a little ways more, those are all icicles. Isn't that gorgeous? I got that one a little blurry. And then I took one from another shot, but there it is. There's the whole waterfall. Nature is just so amazing. So this is all frothy ice where it's, backed up, but that's Looking Glass Falls and it's a beautiful, I've taken pictures of it in the summertime and it's absolutely gorgeous, but it's also absolutely gorgeous like this. And you can walk, you can see the people here. There's a walkway, you can get right down to the water. Oh, that's my front porch. After the snow started, Danny went out there, walked around a little, and then came back. Anyway, so that's what I am celebrating today is nature and how wonderful she is. Ah, Christmas lights, yep. But yeah, my husband had seen a thing on the news where they were showcasing several of the waterfalls that had been like that. But this one is only 18 miles from our house. So we decided to do that one. Anyway, all right. Now, where is my really, really thin tape? I'm not seeing the really, this is a 1/4 inch and I want an 1/8 of an inch. So I think, I don't know where the 1/8 of an inch went, but I may just have to put it on half and then cut it. I put it on half of the, I'm going to take this out of the side of the camera because I need to put this tape on. It's going to take a little finessing. So anybody else celebrating today? Anything? Is there another person we need to celebrate? Make a card for? So I'm not going to pull the tape off, the second side of the tape off yet because yes, we're going to get up to 65 one day this week. And I'm definitely celebrating that. So, funny story to share with you guys. I went into that place here in Hendersonville and her and I just didn't mesh. And so I moved out. Well, I went in the other day, Saturday, to pick up my stuff. No, it's not quite. It's not quite enough, but let's see if I can take one of these and move it out a bit to just give us the little bit that we need there. So part of the reason that I left is because she co-opted part of my space that I'm paying for and put another vendor in there. And so she's getting paid by me. Yeah. That she had put something in my space and it was her stuff. And we had a big go round about that. And I'm gonna move out just a little bit too. And that was one of the big reasons I was leaving, because I'm paying for my space and she's, putting her stuff in there and in part of my space, and argued with me about it, that I wasn't paying for that space. I'm like, I have a contract. I know exactly what I'm paying for. And so when I went to get my shelf out, there was a second on the other side. There was a second person in there, another bookshelf with books in it. I didn't even say anything to her because I'm moving out at this point. But what an unethical person. I was pretty disgusted with it. I mean, I know I was leaving and I had told her that I was leaving, but until I'm gone, I'm still paying for that space. And she just thinks because it's her store, she can do whatever she wants. I'm like, no, that's why you have a contract. Anyway, I'm out of there. I'm so happy to be out of there. All right, hang on. I'm still working to get this. Let me get this in my juju basket. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is take one of these little envelopes or bags. So if you don't have any acetate, this is not. Bye, Big Mama. Um, so I've got all this tape here, and I'm using one of these bags, which is really nice because it's not as thick as acetate or acetate, and so it's gonna. It's going to make the piece not quite as bulky, or it's not going to make it as bulky as it would have been. All right, so now I'll burnish this down really well, and then I'll take my little scissors and cut around it. Oh, okay, I will. Are you, you're in Kansas, right? I have to see how far a drive it is for me because I don't want to fly. I like doing long road trips. And maybe I'll even ask my husband if there's stuff in your state that he's interested in seeing because he could come and maybe we'd get an Airbnb and then he could go and, play in the area during the day, and then he and I could do stuff at night or come hang with you guys for a little bit or whatever. All right, here we go. And look at that. See, that has that nice shiny. Bye-bye, Big Mama. Have a wonderful day. All right. These little window envelopes, I don't remember where I got them. It was either like Joanne or someplace like that. Okay, so we have this, and that's fine. We've got this little card in here. Now I could do a couple of things on the back, and I need to get you guys to help me out. I could just glue this down. I could do the tape and put the little tape down, and then maybe I'm trying to think of how I could get this with cellophane on the other side. Anybody have an idea? Tina? I guess it doesn't have to be. I do need to ink it up though, so all these white edges aren't showing. I suppose I could just glue it down. and then put some like ribbon or fabric or something. Let's see. So here is this. Okay, here's our, oh yeah, it's going to stick to the card. Absolutely. If not, I would just put cellophane over that and be done with it. Well, so you can't really see that tape under there very well. I could just do that. I could just put this on there with the tape. Let's just do that because you really can't see it. And Juju's going to clock in, I bet. So if I did this, because you see, if you look around the edges of this, you really can't tell. So let's do that. Let's just put a real light piece of tape. Ah, come on. And I'm not going to put this very far out. I wish these windows were a little bit smaller on these cards, but you got to work with what you got. Work with what you got. All right. Do you guys collect fun playing cards? Because you could do this with any playing card. And I like it because the image is very intricate, and I mean some of the cards are just beautiful. And you could make this yourself. If you have a die, a rectangle die, you could feed it through your die cutting machine and just cut out a rectangle. I don't know if I have any of those. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm afraid though it would stick out. That's my big fear, is that it would stick out and then I'd be mad. Because once it's down, you can't, like that last one, I picked it up and put it down again because, oh, this is not going to work. Oh, yes, it is. I'm still second guessing myself. I should cut this off before I peel the backing off. Makes it a whole lot easier to cut. And then I will put the cellophane down on top of it. I like using these bags for, yeah, I don't have any, I have one set that I got somewhere, but I don't really have the nesting dies either. Well, I do somewhere. I do have some nesting dies, but not a lot. And I need to get some. I need to get some. Yeah, this was definitely easier cutting it when the backing was still on it. That's crazy. What are you doing, Cheryl? That's pulling the whole dang thing up. There we go. There we go. I have no clue what I'm doing. I am winging it. And making this up as I go along. I am making it up as I go along. Well, I'm glad you're back because I'm getting to the point where I'm going to need some. No, that's cut down, that's cut down, that's cut down. Okay. Let's put our cellophane on here. Oh, I need to put another piece down here because I screwed up and I pulled the tape off. All right. All right, let's you're cheap. It's what's cheap enough. Oh, they're cheap enough. Yeah, I really have cut back on the shopping. But doggone it. What are you doing to me here? Because I don't want that. Okay. I'm getting right down to the last one, and of course, it's giving me problems with the tape. With the tape. I love double-sided tape. I use it actually quite a bit. For stuff like this where you won't see it, or I don't know, other things where you need it to be real sticky. All right, let's see. Can I pull this off and leave just that? Yep. All right, let's find, what did I do with that piece of cellophane that I had? That's not, that's not it. Did I drop it? Did you guys see where I put it? Okay, I'm going to spend too much time looking. I'm going to just cut another one. So I don't see that first one that I cut. It's invisible. Well, that's what I wanted for it to be eventually, but not until I had put it down first. And there. And you can't even see it. Oh, I put it on crooked, but that's okay because we're going to cut it out again. All right, so now I have cellophane on both sides. Oh, I didn't put it at the top. Oh, well. That could be a little pocket somebody could use. All right, now there's the cellophane. I'm putting it up there. All right. So I had this. And now I've got to get that to stick in there. And that's going to be just a little tiny bead of glue. I don't want to put tape on this because that will really mess it up. Before we put that in though, let's talk about decorating. Let's talk about decorating. Yay for plastic, I know. Her tops on top of it. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. This one you can see the tape just a little bit if you're looking for it. If you're not looking for it, you're not going to see it. All right, I don't have my iPad up, so I can't see what, my computer's too far away for me to really see it. Here, to me, and live. There we go. All right, so this is not, there we go. So now what I'm thinking is maybe to put it right out to where I had it the first time to get the cellophane to stick and then stick it on the back. The thing is, I'm just not sure. What if I just put a little tiny bit of Fabri-Tac? Plastic. Juju, what do you mean her top's on top of it? And one. All right. I am also, hey, Penny. We're going to start needing some creative help here in just a minute. I'm glad you're here. Okay. You remember Becky Schwartzlander. Remember all the cards that she made out of her art? Well, I've got so many of them and so many duplicates that I decided to use them today. Okay, let's see if we can get that off without making a big mess. think I can because it's plastic underneath. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it, ladies. So here's the card with the frame. And Becky's card there. And then when you open it up, you've got another card. Covered in plastic. And this was a labor of love because there. This card was barely wide enough. But we made it work. We made it work. So there's the inside of the card. And there's the outside of the card. Now, what shall we decorate the outside with? Lace is coming to mind, but there might be something else. If you guys have something else in mind, I love that. And I know that these are for putting pictures down in a frame, but I'm wondering if we could use these like little corners and just put them. Can't do the other side because they wouldn't open properly, but we could do this side. What do you guys think of this? Is this a yay or a nay? Like book corners, but I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Now, the only problem with that is that there's glue on the back side of them. But I could do that. Yeah, I'll have to have some way to make sure that that glue doesn't activate. And I think what I'll do is take another, no, that wouldn't work. Then you wouldn't be able to see. Then you got that, and it's just a little triangle. Okay, let's keep that in mind because I don't know what else we're going to do to this. We kept popping off the live. Let me see if I'm on live. Yep, I'm still there. I could take any kind of little piece of fabric or paper or anything and put over the back of those. All right. So what do y'all think about decorating the front? How about I could put some of this down here at the bottom. That would be pretty. Or I could take the string out that keeps it ruffles to see how it looks as a flat lace. Hi, Susan. Oh, you missed all the fun part. Trying to get everything to fit. Okay. How are you doing, Susan? Huh. And I don't know where. Here we go. I'm doing really well. Except I'm frustrated with this lace right here that I want to take the little ribbon off so we can see what this looks like as a flat lace, but I'm not going to spend time messing with it. I'll just go get a flat lace because I don't need to use this one particularly. Yeah, I'm done with that. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, I have a box. What if we, and meaning we, or saying we, I mean I, what if I just put lace all the way around? But I need something different. That stuff unravels really easily. Let's see, what have I got in here? I've got some of this blue with green on it. What if we took that? Is Pam here? I didn't see her come in. Oh, Penny, she's putting down. What do you guys think of this? Just not sure. You guys aren't talking to me too much here. Shame on you guys. You're not happy. Not the best. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Darla. Aw. What about that one? No. Here's one, but the colors don't match. See, this is the kind of thing I was looking for. Something that had some color to it. Okay, let's come up with some ideas, folks. Give me some help here. What should I put on it? Nothing in that one. I'm trying to move stuff around without causing an avalanche. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Okay, let's see what's in this one. Oh, I have this lace that I've been just waiting to use. Bottom. Yep. I don't know what you're saying, Juju. Is that an autocorrect or is that really supposed to say that? And I don't know. I really like this lace a lot. I don't know if I should put it on all sides or just top and bottom. What do you guys think? Can't tell which way goes this way. So if we did it top and bottom, I don't know. Burnt lace. Oh, I can't burn this lace. So I'd have to come up with something different. But I've got this one. Maybe I like it just at the bottom and then put a really pretty bow up here. And maybe that's enough for this one. What do you guys think? If we had just this, we had just this, and then I took some other lace and did some other grungy things around it, or just put a bow at the top. It needs something. It needs like stenciling is what it needs. That green is just too plain. Yeah, I think simple, not to take away from the photo. I agree, but I do think some light stamping around here would be pretty if I could find the right stamp. Or here's something else that might be nice. Oh, I don't have a lot of that left. Yeah, I think it really needs some stamping or stenciling. Ooh, look at this. I could cover up the opening. And I've got some, where'd it go? I had some iced spruce. There it is. That I thought might be pretty on that. Oh, just stencil here and here, or the whole thing, all the way down the right side. I don't know, but I'm going to practice first on a piece of paper. So I don't ruin this card. What time is it? 9:54. Okay, now I am looking for either my little brushes. Oh, that looks like the right one. Okay, so let's move this out of the way so I don't ruin it. Let's put let's do this. I think this is a really juicy stamp, if I remember right. Okay, I'm going to not as juicy as I thought it was. Okay. And so let's so this would go like here. We would stencil. I'm just wondering if we don't just stencil the whole thing. What do you guys think? And then put a little bit of lace down. I don't have to make it that dark. But what do you think of that? Just all over. Like I would put the middle in the middle here. And then just let it. Hey, Cheryl. I'm thinking just put the whole thing in a lighter. I wouldn't go that dark. And I'm just going to do it. And I'm just going to wing it when it comes to the edges here. I just want a really light. Yes, perfect. Miss Cheryl, how have you been feeling? I wanted to call you yesterday, but since I hadn't heard from you, I figured you were still sick and maybe sleeping, so I didn't call. So we need to, on our celebration, we need to celebrate our ABB member, Miss Crafty Shamrock, Cheryl, Miss Crafty Shamrock, because she's been really under the weather. Flu, and she gets it and she starts getting better. And then her husband gets it and passes it back to her. And she has been going back and forth all winter. So, better still no voice. Wow. So I guess it was good that I didn't try to call you. So we need to do a little celebration and let you know how much we love you. Say some prayers for her. Celebrate that she's feeling a little bit better at least. Oh, yeah. Isn't that pretty now? I've missed a little spot right here, but I bet I can link it up. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe it's too, there we go. There. That's it, if I don't move it so much. And I did. I had it all lined up. Oh, man. I don't know which would be worse, being sick myself or having to deal with a sick man. My husband is the worst when he is sick. The worst. He always thinks he's going to die, even when it's just a cold. There we go. Now I got it sort of filled in. All right, so here's this. And then let's put the No, let's not use those. Okay, now what? A little bit of glue there. We'll get that off. We can do this and then a little pale yellow flower to pull out the yellow in there. What do you guys think about that? And then, of course, we have to ink it. Here's the dauber that I'm looking for. There's black. I don't want the black. The brown. There it is. Well, should I ink it in a darker color of this one that I already pulled out? I think so. According to him, that's the caveat that you gotta keep in there. According to him. I'm just gonna go around with this. So anybody got big plans for this week? Do you know it's going to get up to 65 here this week? Holy cow. That's going to be the hottest day, but we'll have lots of days, excuse me, in the high 50s and 60s. Oh my gosh, I don't go anywhere to get sick. I hardly ever leave my house. I hardly ever leave it. All right, let's see here. There, I think that looks better. Having some ink around it. What else should we put on here? Help me out, folks. Oh, it's 10:03. Well, how about I finish this up and bring it back and show it to you on Wednesday. Can't find my ice spruce top now. Oh, I'm so pathetic. I'm just teasing. I'm just absent-minded is all. I'll find that. Couldn't have gone very far. Unless it fell on the floor. All right, so what I'm thinking of on this is maybe a little bit of light. Hey, Tony. Wow. So, Crafty Annie, there you are. I missed you coming in. So here's the card as it is so far, and it's got, you know, this is a playing card on the front, and then we've got one inside the back. So I've got a couple little pieces of glue in here that don't belong there. Might need to put something in the middle too, some paper. You got done early today. Well, good. It has been a bit. All right, before we go, we're already at 5 after. Let's do a nope, not there. Let's do a trivia. How about that? Um Okay, this one says the world's biggest trivia site. Okay. Vegetable. Let me see. I'll find something. I don't like this one because I have to keep. Yeah, it's taken me too long to find the questions and answers. Okay. Trivia quizzes. Let's try that one. We'll do a couple of them. Well, goodness. I was finding all sorts of them. Okay. All right. Oh, here's a good one right off the bat. How many herbs and spices are in Colonel Sanders' original KFC recipe? Tony, how did you know that? How did you know that? You are wicked at this trivia stuff. Yes, it's 11. But Tony got it first. 82. That's some spicy chicken juju. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's do one more. All right. Um, I'm looking for a good one I can stump Tony with. Oh, what is the only edible food that never expires? Hmm. The only edible food that never expires. Try to do it without Google. Oh, Darla got it. It's honey. Oats, nope, it's honey. And Darla got in first. We didn't really do, the only one I did yesterday was the first person in the room, which I'm starting to give a ticket to. Should we do one more? This is so much fun. Uh, Here's one. We'll see if anybody knows this. What is the segment inside an orange called? Yep. Never expires. then it's not real honey if it expires. No, not a wedge. And most of what you buy, a pip, no. Most of what you buy at the like grocery store is not real honey. A lot, it's made primarily with corn syrup, and they don't have to disclaim that. Darla, this is how we're doing Happy Meal. So I just keep adding to this. I'm not doing the comments anymore. And then when it's time to draw, then I just open that and we draw from it. It gets crystallized. Oh, you just put it in the microwave for a little bit. And it'll soften it right up. It'll soften it right up and make it runny again. Nope, not pegs. Yeah, I wanted to do something different for drawing Happy Meal, and yeah. Yeah, but the fact that it crystallizes is not a problem. I have some up there now that's crystallized, and you just pippins, no? A slice, no? That's cute. No, not a slice. So let me give you a hint. Sometimes when you work a lot at like a computer or typewriter, you get a lot of pain like in your arm area. And there's a name for that. It's not a disease, but that condition. No, not a wedge. Oh, I got you stumped. Yeah, Crafty Annie. It's a carpal. So there you go, Crafty Annie. Oh, make sure to send me an email at inkedpulp@gmail.com and give me your email address and mailing address so that if you win and you don't happen to be here, then I can mail off your winnings. All right, I'm way over time. That's okay. My prerogative. So I'm gonna let you go. Have a wonderful Monday. I know, but it is a carpal, but it's spelled with an EL. What the hey? I know. Look it up. That's what it says in my trivia book. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Thumbs up, please, if you haven't. And know that I love y'all. Bye.